What's going on, YouTube? Mike, aka Madness DFS with DFS Army, the Sharp app on Twitter and Discord, back with a new sponsor. We've got Jock MKT coming in hot. If you haven't heard of them before, I suggest going and downloading the app. Use promo code DFS Army when you get signed up. They're going to double your first deposit up to $100. I'm going to talk a little bit about it and tell you what it's all about. So let me share my screen quick. That way it gives you kind of an idea. It is very similar to the stock market, but you're buying stock in players instead of big, stupid companies. For example, I have two plays on the screen that I'm going out and buying right now. The first, we're going to start on the right. We're going to go Josh Allen. You can kind of see where his price started and then had a pretty terrible game against the Jets. He just looked, the Jets are going to make quarterbacks look human all season long. That defense is just absolutely insane. But okay, he scored 9 fantasy points. If you think he's going to average 9 or less fantasy points all season, you should not be buying him. That being said, he's not gonna. he's a lot better than what he looked like on Monday night in New York. He heads home back to Buffalo here against a Raiders defense that is not good. I expect a huge day from this Buffalo Bills offense and a huge day from Josh Allen and a nice bounce back spot. So we are going to buy him after that bad performance at $7, and we're going to watch, his price increase. So it's very similar, like I said, to the stock market. You want to buy low, sell high on these guys. If Patrick Mahomes goes out and has a bad game, his price is going to drop. Buy the dip, bring him on up, sell him high. So very similar to what we're doing here with Josh Allen. We're going to buy him on his down game and expect a big bounce back. We're going to do the same thing in the middle here with Joe Burrow. He's not scoring 3 fantasy points. Probably, maybe not ever again, honestly. He's that good, but certainly not this season. We're going to buy him at this cheap price tag. These are 2 of the AFC favorites for the Super Bowl, and they ain't getting there unless these guys perform. These guys are great NFL quarterbacks. They showed us that last season. Baltimore has a solid D, but he's not going to score 3 fantasy points again. He averaged about 17 fantasy points per game against the Ravens last season. I like Joe Burrow. I like buying the dip again on him. Let's buy low, sell high on both of these guys. These are guys I absolutely love. And then Jock MKT has prop games similar to, pick'em games like you've heard of Prize Picks, you've heard of Sleep Wrap, Underdog. All of those guys, they have the same thing, and there are 2 phenomenal values over there right now. And I'm going to hammer this. The first one being Kirk Cousins over 1.5 passing touchdowns. If we play the game script game, I think the Vikings fall behind in this one and are going to need to throw to keep up against this Philadelphia offense. I also think they're going to have a ton of trouble running the ball. The middle of that Eagles defensive line just looked like monsters last week against the Patriots. Jalen Carter showed why he should have been the first overall pick in the draft. He was absolutely nuts. So I think Madison's going to have a hard time finding a hole. DraftKings Sportsbook has the over 1.5 passing touchdowns juiced at -125. He went over this number in 9 games last season. That's the first play I love. And then this second play, we're just getting a massive discount on. Dallas Goedert over 45.5 receiving yards. The line is just too low. DraftKings Sportsbook has the over 46.5 receiving yards, heavily juiced at -130. So not only are you getting that heavy juice, but you're getting that discount of a yard, which doesn't seem like a ton, but it all equates in the algorithm. So we're getting a nice value here. He went over this number in 8 of his 12 games last season, including 82 yards against the Vikings in week 2. And let me show you, DFS Army and the Sharp app have the Proptimizer tool. If you're not already over there, make sure you come get signed up. I'll leave a link in the description for both of them. But this tool is extremely easy to use. It's built for Prize Picks, but let me show you how you can use it for Jock MKT. So I want Dallas Goedert. We're going over 45.5 total receiving yards. So if we go down to Goedert here, the sportsbook has him projected for 48, and we have him projected for 55. That's how I'm going to use this tool for Jock MKT. Use those projections to your advantage. This tells you we are getting an absolute steal with Dallas Goedert over 45.5 receiving yards. So go make sure you hit that. Go buy low on Josh Allen, and Joe Burrow. Got those two mixed up. And make sure you're joining the DFS Army. Make sure you're joining Sharp App. Make sure you're liking and subscribing this video. Um, Obviously, a new sponsor, so it's going to help us out quite a bit. Hopefully, you enjoy it and we can keep making these videos. It helps our channel grow a lot. So, go check out those prize pick videos as well, the DraftKings videos, all that good stuff. We have so many videos of NFL content that you cannot fail. With that, I am Madness DFS. We will see you guys in the DFS Army and Sharp App Discords. Go download Jock Market and tell me what you think. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Very unique concept for fantasy sports that I think a lot of people will get into. So that said, we will see you guys on the next one. Peace. Let's make some money.